Okay, so I just wanted to do this little video. I did one on my Facebook page as well about the recent news of events with Adriana Kutch and what's going on at Central Regional High School in Bayville, New Jersey. I am a proud former Golden Eagle of Central Regional High School. I graduated first class in Millennium in 2001. And I just need to say that this is not a new issue at Central Regional High School. This has been an ongoing issue for over 20 years with bullying, with administration doing little to nothing to stop bullying when they know it is a problem. And I know because I was a victim of bullying at Central Regional High School. I had several incidents of bullying. I think a lot of people have. But one case that really stuck with my mind, which the at the time administration knew about, was, and I'm withholding names for legal reasons, of course. I had a couple of students who also went to Central Regional High School, and they physically attacked me off campus. It was at my part-time job that I had after school. And after much encouragement from the managers, I called the police and did a police report. Of course, nothing really came of it because they were minors. But the Monday after, and now the girls knew because I went to the police, I decided to go to the administration and tell them what happened because I was deeply scared now that I was taking action against somebody. Now there have been issues where I was physically attacked. There could be issues at the school. And I even remember even just walking the homeroom, one of them and a couple of their friends were making verbal threats against me and kind of non-verbally like trying to intimidate me because they knew that I'd gone to the police and I was trying to press charges. Well, the administration did nothing. Well, not to say they did nothing. I told them what happened. They said, we can't do anything. We can't expel them. We can't do anything because it didn't happen on school property. We know you were physically attacked. I still had the bruises on my arms. But oh well. Well, can't you do? Oh, we'll talk to them. We'll talk to them, which just like throwing gasoline on a fire. It just made the situation worse. And now they understood that as long as they didn't physically attack me or make it look like they intentionally physically attacked me, they didn't get away with anything. I was still being frightened. I was still being harassed. They would follow me out of the school because they knew that anything that happened off school property, the school wasn't going to do anything about. I was actually almost ran off the road. This before the days of Dash came. So remember, I graduated 2001. I had to endure them still threatening me and harassing me and following me around. And I remember as soon as I turned 18, because this was my senior year, I actually wanted to be homeschooled because I did not want to go to school anymore for fear of my life. And I won't lie, just like Adriana, I was suicidal as well. How I got through that, I think I just kind of had to learn to just go within because I knew that if I did anything, like if I stood up, there was repercussions for me. I should have never gone through that. I never should have had to go to Central Regional High School and be scared every day that something was going to happen to me or that if I stood up for myself. And yeah, I did have a couple incidents where I said something to another student because they were bothering me and the teacher threatened to write me up even though I was the victim. So I'm going to say it one more time for the people in the back who have been hearing about this on the news. This is not a new issue at Central Regional High School. This has been an ongoing issue for over 20 years now. And I've made peace with what happened to me. I've moved on. I've become stronger for it. And I'm not afraid to stand up for myself now. And I am so proud of those students who are protesting today. And if any of them is watching this video, I want you to know that I am so proud of you. And it makes me extremely happy to see that this is the future I have to look forward to, that you're going to be the ones in charge and leading the world and the country someday. I am so happy. Thank you. God bless all of you. I am proud of you. And none of those students, if you're watching this, I'm going to talk to you right now. You have every right to go to school and feel safe. You should not be victims of bullying. And if you or any of your classmates are suicidal, please, please reach out to somebody. Do not do this. Adriana should not be gone right now. Her friends and family should not be mourning her. My former classmate is the one directing the funeral. He should not be directing the funeral for a young lady too young to drive because she took her own life because the administration, once again, knew about it and chose not to handle it properly. And I'm also confused as to why we put so much pressure on teachers where they have to be held such a high accountability, but the administration can sit back and let this happen. I don't know what's going on there, but I'm telling you right this, I do not want to stand for this. I am not going to stand for this. I am going to be making sure that I don't care how many meetings I have to go to. I don't care how many letters I have to write. I don't care if I have to get back in the classroom myself because my teacher certificates are still valid even though I'm no longer working in the classroom. But this should not have happened. This has been an ongoing issue at Central Regional High School for over 20 years, and I'm sure it's been an ongoing issue in many high schools across the country. We are so afraid for our students right now. Look at what happened with COVID. We were afraid of a virus. Look at what happens with all these active shooter drills and all this. And I know because when I was in high school, that's when Columbine happened. But there should be no students going to school afraid of bullying or retaliation reporting bullying because that should be an easy problem to fix. Just get them out of the school and you tell them who is boss. And I don't know what is going on over there, but I'm telling you right now, I don't care how many meetings I have to go to. I don't care how many letters I have to write. This should not have happened. This was a tragedy, 100% preventable. And I don't want to see any more children go through what I went through when I was younger, or what Adriana went through, or what I know other students at Central Regional High School are going through right now. This is not a new issue. And so help me, this is not something that any student should have to deal with. I don't care what we have to do. We have to be united. The students, the parents, the educators, the former educators, the future educators, the present students, the future students, and the former students. We, the administration, we need to get united on this. There is no reason for anybody to go to school afraid. There's no reason for any student to be physically attacking or bullying another student. Every student has a right, not just to an education, but a right to go to school and feel safe. Again, I thank you for watching this video, and I am so heartbroken to know this is still going on over 20 years later at Central Regional High School. It has been over 20 years, Central Regional. You need to get it right. You need to fix this problem. We have legislature now. We can put cameras in the hallways now. You need to stand by the students who are victims. You need to back up your teachers, and you need to make sure there are no more victims of bullying. I don't care who I got to talk to or what I have to do. I'm going to make sure to be a part of the solution. Adriana should still be with us. There should be no more of this nonsense. This has been going on for over 20 years at Central Regional High School, and it needs to stop now.